Right, let's try again. I just recorded a pick-a-pile reading and it was over 10 minutes long. And then when I pressed stop on my camera, it only showed 4 minutes, a lot of it being cut off. So I'm doing it again. Of course, I'm not going to use the same cards, but I'm sure there was a message there somewhere as well. I mean, yesterday, for example, I came back to doing readings and I needed a tripod and I had some old ones in cupboards, so I took one out and then the top broke and then I took another one and that broke as well, and then the third one broke as well. So things do happen in threes. So I've ordered another one off Amazon. It's going to come today. I'm just using a little one I found here, but sometimes things do shake up, especially when there's a lot of changes taking place. A bit like the snow globe, you know, you shake it, all the snow's all over the place, and then it comes down and settled. Or a bit like a plane going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. Right, think of your question. Okay, shout out your question. And I'm going to put down 3 piles on the table in front of me. Now, I'm going to check the cards are on the table and you can see them. Because yesterday when I did the video, they weren't. Okay, but I turned around the camera so I can actually see me. Well, yesterday I couldn't see me and I couldn't see that. The cards weren't showing. So I was pointing away and, you know, anyhow, let's just get on with this. Right. The battery will run out otherwise. Touch wood, plenty of wood here. Egg wood as well. Right, so I've got 3 piles on the table. Okay, which one do you choose? Okay, 1, 2, or 3. You can shout it out. 1, 2, or 3. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. Right, so the first pile, let's have a look. So I've got an itchy nose. Right, okay, so the first pile, okay, Temperance reversed, the Sun card, and the 6 of Cups coming in here. First thing I get here is there's something around a marriage, okay? So some connections to a marriage here. But there's also something here about something being out of balance, okay? It's like you put in so much time, so much effort into a situation, okay, and gotten a little back in return. But this is kind of sort of going back. I just feel this in regards to perhaps a past relationship. It could have been around this marriage here, okay? You just put in so much, but you were taken for granted. Yeah, you were treated very, very badly, okay? But what they are trying to say, when I say they, I mean the spiritual plane, my guides, the angels, kind of sort of come forward and give, inject thoughts into my mind, if you like, okay? So what it's saying is, going back, you know, all this time, all this effort, it does come back, okay? But what they're saying is that it doesn't always come back from the same source. Okay, so I do feel either around the present situation or what's going to come up, it's going to come back to you in equal measure. Okay, so back then it all went out to the universe, but unfortunately that person was inapt to give it back to you. Okay, but it's still stored there somewhere. And it's starting to come back now as well, because I really do feel happiness, maybe another marriage here for you as well, because I just feel this kind of sort of good connection around you, and also with the 6 of Cups as well. We can show children around you, but it's about being given that wish from the universe, this gift from the universe. Okay, it's something you've been asking for, but you've earned it. You've earned it because of all that time and all the effort which you've put in the past. And it's also about thinking back to like the childhood memories. There's a lot of nostalgia with this card as well. All right, let's look at pile 2. Just checking the time is still going good. Right. Right, that's interesting. Okay. We've got a couple of 4s here, but it's interesting because we've got an upside down 4, the 4 of Wands, and then the right way up the Four of Cups. So it gives me this feeling of, because fours are usually about feeling settled, but it's like you're settled one moment and then the next moment you're not. So it can indicate a lot of pushing and pulling, and also blowing hot and cold here as well. I also feel a love interest around you, okay? But I feel they could have problems somewhere here, perhaps with drink or something else. So just coming across as being very insecure, very unstable, not very intelligent emotionally, okay? So they lack emotional intelligence, I feel here. They don't know how to treat you, okay? They're trying all these different things. There's a sense of them being very cold towards you at times. And also because of this kind of, you know, this kind of sort of pushing and pulling and these extremes here I get with them. And I see like this vision of, yes, it's like this just someone drinking medicine. So yeah, it's giving me like this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of character. And at times you really don't know which one's gonna show up, okay? Things are certainly shown to be very unsettled around you at the moment. You're not getting the stability or the certainty that you deserve and also desire around this kind of sort of love situation. I just sense you feeling very dissatisfied with what's going on. But I also feel with them that they are planning their next move, okay, towards you. I mean, that's actually a positive to take, because what it does actually show this reading is that they do have feelings for you, okay? But they're like jelly, like Mr. Blobby, okay, where you're really wanting someone to be strong, just like a rock, just someone you can kind of sort of lean on and someone who you can turn to, but you're not getting that at the moment, okay? Their heart really does feel for you, but their mind perhaps is very stubborn and very cold as well. And with the Hermit here as well, I do feel that you put out a lot of, first of all, a lot of wishes to the universe, I feel here, okay? But I do feel there's a lot of blockages, you know, with these wishes, because it's like you put out these wishes with good intentions, yeah, and then they're backed up with fear, worry, doubt, negativity, and it just keeps things stuck. You know, that's why they're not materialising. Or sometimes you get back a mishmash of things. You put out one thing and then the next moment you back it up with some negativity, or, you know, this isn't going to happen, or it's not, you know, it's not going to happen like that. And it just, like a reflection, the universe, of your kind of sort of thoughts and your feelings. So you kind of sort of get back what you put out, if you like. You've also been doing a lot of soul searching as well and looking for answers within this situation. Okay, do ask and it's given. That's what they're saying. Ask and it's given. Right, so if you chose pile 3, let's have a look at what you've got. Okay, so I've got the 7 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 10 of Swords. It's interesting. First of all, here with the 10 of Swords, I either feel it's recently been the end of a relationship or the end of a situation here, okay? There's something here about final nail in the coffin, okay? Everything was tried, but something happened. There's something quite big, and then just things just ended, okay? So it's very much a feeling that something was said or something was done, but it could have been like a sort of combination of things as well. It was like the last chance saloon. So if it had just been that on its own, then it probably would have been okay. But it's just one thing after another. There's a lot of lies here shown by this card as well. So yeah, I mean, it could be like the sort of the straw which broke the camel's back, okay? So it's just a whole combination of things. And enough was enough, okay? And what I get here with the Fool card is a fresh start somewhere here, if you're okay, a fresh start. I'm also being given a kind of sort of white rose as well, so I do feel something around a love situation and something about a kind of sort of pure love coming in for you, but it's also saying something about taking a risk around a situation. Okay, you have to take a risk, and it's very much about out with the old and in with the new. Okay, it's like you've been carrying around these bags of rubbish for too long. Okay, there's a need to actually empty these bags of rubbish and then put some new things into these bags, okay? And the 10 of Swords is very much showing that as well. It's out with the old, in with the new. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse position. I really do see you kind of sort of reaping the harvest here. Okay, so there's something which you're kind of wanting. I feel it could be around relationships, but also around a money situation or work situation. It's about you reaping the harvest. It's like you've been waiting on something, here, okay? With the number 7 as well, I'm being given connections to the spiritual plane, and you're being told that it's going to pay off. Okay, you've done the right thing. That's what they're saying. You've done the right thing. You have to, I think what they're saying is you have to step back from the situation to allow something to come towards you. But they're saying that maybe you're scared that if you do that, then you could lose something forever. But what they're saying is that what you could lose forever is actually quite destructive. So, do you really want that to happen over and over again? Because it's like repeated cycles. Or do you want to break the cycle, move forward, and then it will come towards you? Okay, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, and press the bell for the latest readings. Thank you.